Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with Switzerland. So, currently destroying Savoy and friends. The plan will be to peace out Aragon for a bunch of money, which I will get 20% of. The plan is to peace them out for slightly less money. I think I can pillage capital from Aragon actually, while we're still in these early doors. 111. Yeah, I'm going to pillage capital from Aragon, and I'm going to do war exhaustion. No, war reparations. What do you mean you're going to do war exhaustion? One does not simply do war exhaustion. Also, I like how my stupid 653 maneuver guy counts as a 2-star general. Like, okay, sure. Here we go. France are besieging the Pope. So the Pope should be incentivized to stay in, because they're going to be besieged. Here comes Aragon. Fighting almost Aragon. I love the Foix and Aragon flags being so similar. It's so goofy. Let's actually send everyone minus the guys. You know which ones I mean. We're going to go on a trip to Oscar. I am a tech ahead. Will be 1 for 1. I think most of my companies are tech 5. The Flemish might be tech 4, you know. Gallagher. No, they're tech 5. They've got Gallagher. Right. In we go. All on the same day, please? Yep. I didn't actually check it before I did the thing, but you know what? It's a nice little convenience. Out you go, Aragon. I don't even need to have Roussillon sieged. To be fair, I can just take Barcelona and Aragon will want out. Are gonna get you. And yeah, let's just go back onto the other provinces and just continue looting. Keep things under wraps. That should help with my treasury a little bit. Go from -3 to -2. Yeah, that's good enough. Remember, when I take this extra land, I'm going to have an increased force limit, which means I'll be less over. That's what this mainly is. Over force limit 1.4 and a little bit on interest, but nothing much. Then, you know what's coming. Merc ideas. Absolutely. So I will continue to keep my focus on mill. Without hiring a mill advisor, that's correct. Don't think about it too hard. I'm going to pillage your capital. War reps. I'm probably going to ask you to annul alliance. Hold on. It's technically better to... no, it doesn't matter. Let's make you annul alliance with Florence, actually. Out you go. So long and thanks for the dev. Also, I think I'm going to get the estate to just give me admin. Which one is it again? It's nobility. Dear, cool. Can be done once every 20 years, and I think I did it for the first one. So, with that in mind, I can get it in 7 years. Also, I'll be able to at least get the prestige before the mission fails. Ideally, of course, it happens before then, but hey, it is what it is. I can almost take what I want. Genoa also have decided they want to be in the coalition because I pillaged the Aragonese capital. Well, the war's going to be on for more than an extra year, so the aggressive expansion will burn off and they'll go back to not being in the coalition. So I don't mind. I'm totally fine with it. Meanwhile, Tech 5, trade efficiency, nah. We'll grab Merc cost reduction. Excellent. That just saved me a whole lot of money. Then when I get military advisor costs, what I might do is remove the yearly inflation reduction guy and put on a mill advisor to balance out the money. But we'll see. I do kind of want to keep my inflation on the down low this time. And oh, France are actually sieging down Naples. So I could very well just like be able to piece them out. Regardless. What I should do is send my sieging guys to Naples or Rome. Speed up the siege. Sieges. I'll go help Naples first because that's likely to finish before Rome. Let's speed that one up first. Besides, if Naples gets sieged and Naples peace out, Rome will automatically become desieged. So that's a win in my books. I could also help with the siege of Lucca, but the Pope's got it covered for now. I'd rather get the bigger boy out. Lucca's nothing. I also can't take Lucca, so I am not incentivized to go for it. So we get Merc maintenance, then Merc cost, and then Merc maintenance. Oh, even better. War tech cost. War taxes cost minus 50%. Mercenary leader, army tradition modifier. Nice. Then infantry combat ability. As well as Merc companies don't reduce my professionalism. And then I can drill with Mercs. Excellent. That sounds like a whole bunch of good if you ask me. Okay, they're sieging down Torino. That's a whole load of not good right now. I need them to not be doing that. At the very least, I need to be first into the province that I guarantee that no one else takes it. I.e., if anyone else in the war occupies it, they of course will probably give it to the damn Papal State, despite the fact that I want it. So I kind of need to be on the ball for saving it. One in, all in. There you go, Savoy. I've done you a favour. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. Also, I'm sure you guys probably noticed that I forgot to put on the state edict before I dev'd Bern earlier on. Don't worry about that. Skill issue my end. I'll probably do a little bit of min-maxing with it later, but I'm not too fussed about the points that I lost from not doing it, to be honest. I'm not going to cry about it. We've won the siege of Napoli, meaning that these guys should now 79 war score. Yeah, these guys will now just transfer trade power, war reps. Will make you... I almost pressed the offer tribute button there, I just noticed. Do this. Can I make you revoke your cause just because I think that's funny? I can make you revoke some of them. There we go, I get a little bit of prestige, but nothing much. So yeah, they now basically removed pretty much all their cores. And now we're at 95%. Lucca are the other 5, but I don't care about Lucca. I just want the provinces now. So give me back my cores. Give me the excess provinces. I'll take a little bit of money. I don't get that much from it, but hey. Right. I can now fulfill a mission, Vorden Wallace. Sway Geneva, giving me mill power. Excellent, that will fuel into my stuff. Now I need Stamp 2 and 90 Republican Tradition, which will then give me advisor cost till the end of the game and a whole bunch of permacores. Which gives me prestige and depth power. Anyway, let's have a little look here. Let's go down to 0 war exhaustion very quickly. And then core what I can. Which at the moment is just this province. So now France might start desiring my land. I might have to improve relations with them, honestly. Let's get working on that. I'm also going to fabricate on the other Milanese province that I was holding out for. Good stuff. You'll also notice that I am now only 1 over my force limit, so I should now be turning a profit. I don't want to remove the fort in Cambrai here, or Camrash as it's now called, I suppose. Camrac, I don't know. Then, do I just make Austria my rival? They love me and they would ally me. But I don't think I love them. They've got Intal and Eshtal. Let's make Genoa a rival right now. They ally with Burgundy and Austria. Wow, okay. Probably should have just made it Burgundy then. I didn't look at the political map mode well enough. I should have looked at the political situation of the thing. But that's okay. We're now earning a point a month in every category due to PP. Thanks, Savoy. You did a great job as my rival. I could also just do a humiliation war versus Milan and then take provinces in a follow-up war. Like, I could show strength. That would also fulfill an age mission where you either humiliate rifle or show show strength. I remember when it used to be bugged and you had to humiliate a rival, or else it didn't count. Right, let's pay off a couple loans. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to debase currency. With my extra money, I'm going to hire a mill advisor. Let's go with morale of armies. Remember, at any point I do not need national manpower modifier. So we can rule the national manpower modifier guy out. What do you mean unlawful territory? It's not unlawful, it's mine. Get out of here. I'm also going to afford another loan. Now down to 2 loans. I could corruption loan once more, but nah. We'll just leave it as is. So once I've got all the paper mana to call these up, just Turin left. These are also states, right? Maybe not. But I could have concentrated development on the Savoy state. I think I'd rather not, though. I'll probably end up taking land from France to complete the Savoy state soon enough. But for now, the name Switzerland is looking rather nice. It's looking cute. I forgot about my siege guys. Let's bring them back. Long may Jules von Nordheim reign supreme in the army. They can be called what they want, but panic when they're called Griffith. Right, come on, let's unpause and get moving. So yeah, at the moment, now we just have some some waiting time, I suppose. With a bit more dev, I'll be able to grab... Oh, I can already grab the Grand and Independent armies. That's pretty nice. So at some point I'll swap over to one of these because they'll have a higher manpower pool. Plus there's a lot less armies to have to worry about dealing with. I wish I could get a better breakdown to remind myself of how much I'm actually paying per army. I can't actually remember how much these are all costing me. Normally you can look over these. 0.828 ducats a month. So this is costing me at the moment over a ducat a month. For four units. I suppose for the Reichsläufer it's okay because they've got the really good general. But I think in the instances of, say, the Flemish company, which are costing me the same amount for 4k, I think I'd rather disband them. And then we'll grab the Grand Army or Grand Company or something. Or maybe, what about the Swiss... No, the Swiss Home Guard are okay. They give me discipline in them 4. Hopefully the Swiss Home Guard will scale up as we go through. I think I'm actually going to disband. This is going to look goofy. But let's disband the Free Company. I'm going to take out a loan. And let's just hire the Grand Company. That's all in one Merc company then, rather than little bits and bobs. Just consolidates the units for if I get stuck in any sense. Go. Now I've got the same amount of units, just at a cheaper cost in total. And I now have level 1s across the board. Yeah, that's looking better. Is how I'll say it. AKA, I can approve of these actions. What do you mean -1 ducat a month? Game's trying to say I'm losing a ducat a month. Where? Where and how? Nah, I think it was just being silly. Unless it was previously losing a ducat a month, but now that I've fixed things, we're better. Ah, whatever. Also going to root out corruption a little higher. I'm going to try and keep on top of that this campaign. Funnily enough. I know I often say that, but this time I mean I'm going to keep on top of it. This campaign has very minimal to no excuses to not be on top of corruption. And hey, France actually took Calais. Nice. You can, as shown in the France campaign, there's actually now an independent mission in their mission tree to assign Calais as the staple port. So, for those that saw me make the mistake, learn from it. Do not ignore Calais as part of the peace deal from England in the 100 Years' War. Because you can design it, you can assign it as a staple port on your end yourself. So yeah, I'm just waiting for AE to burn down. I want a smaller heat map, and then I want to go for Milan next. Even if it's just a couple provinces. They're allied with Ferrara, Constance, and Saluzzo. Ferrara would only be able to give me Modena, but I have to take Milanese provinces first. Saluzzo, I actually could take. They're allied with the Papal State. If they weren't allied with the Papal State, I would co-belligerate them. They wouldn't join on their side because the Pope's in debt. Huh. Maybe I can co-belligerate Saluzzo. Again, we'll see it in action soon enough. Frequency of elections needs to be higher. Frequent elections, go. Remember, court's going to be second, so I'll be earning a whole bunch of annual publican tradition this campaign. As well as, when I'm not working on a mill idea, I'll have the sword mana to put into strengthening government, which will be worth it. Which just allows me to just keep re-electing. So this should be fairly strong. Here's hoping. Bear in mind I'm spending 2 ducats on rooting out corruption and I'm still making a profit. Not by much, but it's something. Yeah, 2 ducats a month on corruption. All 3 advisors. And I'm still churning out money. Pretty good. I would be tempted to culture swap to Piedmontese to form Sardinia Piedmont. But that requires having, well, Sardinia. We're not doing that because that's water. With the Swiss in this is an alt universe where everyone in Switzerland has thalassophobia. So we're not dealing with any ships or any boats or any coastal zones. I'm just going to keep hitting the re-elect button. And that was quite nice because I actually want the mill right now. Excellent. Cheaper mill advisor. So, with Merc ideas, when we get caught, we'll get mercenary cost. Excellent. Infrastructure is not for... Well, I mean, we get Merc discipline, actually. I was about to say it's not for any particular Merc policy combo, but yeah. I also quite like the court and infrastructure policy on its own. With infrastructure, you get corruption and absolutism. Of course, the absolutism won't matter, but the corruption would. What's great with being Switzerland is that we get the government reform autonomous Swiss cantons +1 free policy. I do like having my policies free. And right now, taxes give me more than trade. Don't worry, will probably be taking trade ideas this campaign, so we'll do a proper trade setup later. But again, it's going to be a bit wonky because I'm not going to have any coasts. But if you think about it hard enough, depending on how much I super stretch, I could go all the way out of the Empire, all the way through Poland, Lithuania, Muscovy, out through the Pontic Steppe, out this way, and actually get to India. Mind you, you have to have a coastal province to benefit from global trade. But I could temporarily take a coastal province and then just revoke the court, and then just you know, press the hand back province button. I don't think we'll get that far, but if we get that far, I could always just do that as like an instant thing to get the extra merchant from global trade if I feel like I need to benefit from it. In the meantime, my cause are coming along just swimmingly. I'll probably statefy Savoy, although I've only got 2 out of 4 provinces. It is earning me nice income, and I do have a lot of GovCap to spare right now. I'm not a stateless society or anything. Let's have a look here. Reorganise the Confederacy. That's right, I need to go up a stab and gain Republican tradition. I will wait until my Republican tradition is sorted again. So it might be for a little while. Alpine Bastions, we need level 3 forts. Again, that's not happening till Tech 14. Regrettably. So a lot of my missions are currently locked off for the meantime. Due to various reasons. Brunswick are fighting Hungary. Why? Bohemia. Okay, you do you. I do like, however, seeing more independent Hungaries these days. Very rarely do I see Hungary as an incorporated union under Austria. Who knows, because I need to fight Austria this campaign, that might end up being the case though. On this one, we'll see. As in, they'll probably inherit them. You know, take them, whatever. Because that would be the way of things. Right. In St. Gallen, I was going in totally the wrong direction. I just assumed they'd be going around there. Right, let's bring everyone in. Goodbye, my zealots. I should have spaced them all out more evenly. But I'm fine with it if you are. Excellent. So with my dip power right now, I'll get trade efficiency. And trade range. To be honest, I have no desires to have imbalanced tech. So I might just take the tech 5 regardless. Honestly. What is quite funny about dip tech though is that you get naval maintenance as you go through. But of course, if you've not got any coastal provinces, you don't suffer any of the drawbacks. I can just tech up to get my trade efficiency, my trade range, my trade buildings, and all the rest of it without any actual naval maintenance downsides or need for naval morale. Who knows? I could form Russia and do frontiers. That'd be a very bizarre thing to do, but what I'm trying to say is that I could still benefit from global settler increase. So don't write that part off. It also gives you increased promoted cultures, but I don't know. Maybe we turn this. Maybe this becomes a. Maybe this could become like a culture conversion game when we turn everything Swiss. What's the Swiss colour like? Oh yeah, that's hot. So I think we might be turning everything Swiss. I like it. We'll see. Obviously we're only 16 years into the game. Nothing's decided at any point. Also, what do you mean I'm losing money? Do I have to reduce my corruption? Root out. I can do that. It's fine by me, you know. We'll do it. And there's Dip Tech 5. Marvellous. So I'm Tech 5 across the board already. I might need to wait until I embrace Renaissance though before I go much further. And let's just start working on this to 30. I did just forget about the State Edict again though. Attention span of a gnat. That's okay. It's not a problem. I do, however, have more scope to attack Milan, considering that they've just left the Empire. They're still Tech 4. Huh. This is the thing, do I go for it? I should really go for the rebels first. Here. And I think I go for Milan, honestly. Hold on. What do you mean that the Ottomans are improving relation? Oh, Milan are improving the Ottomans' relation with them. That's right. It's the other picture. It's the other hand icon. And France wouldn't join me against Milan because... trust. So you're saying I need to gain trust with favours, probably. Or I could just ask you to prepare for war. Whatever. I'm probably going to start currying favours with France. This will just make things easier. To me, anyway. Plus I'm waiting for the aggressive expansion to tick off slightly more. Because even though they're not in the Empire, I do want the Lombardy state. Lombardy's nuts, am I right? It's going to cost a lot of aggressive expansion is what I'm saying. Taking Italy at any time is a lot of aggressive expansion. Taking them at this stage is basically nation collapse. It's crazy. So I need to make sure I'm doing incremental increases here. I could also maybe even have Milan as a vassal and get Venice to return cause. They're 101%. I can't vassalize them. So my trust will naturally my trust does naturally tick up with them, by the way. So it's not like I'm going to be at -8 trust forever. France are also 183 ducats in debt. I almost have parity on their debt, humorously. But you know what? I think I'll go for it. I don't need France right now. Let's make it take Como. It's a fort. So I will basically be losing out on war score early to gain war score later, kind of deal. So let's wait here. We'll co-belligerate Saluzzo. I might just take Navarra and Como and then come back for the rest of it later. They've got mothballed forts. So I send the guys into Saluzzo. Although it was a mothballed fort, it's still seen as a level 3. So I do still need 9k troops. So I might just have to take out Saluzzo first. Or I leave the Reichslau for where they are. And I work on Milan. While their stuff is lower. And they got a little bit of a unit increase, but the fort is still easily siegeable. And what I think I'll do is let's actually put on... This is why I'm glad I didn't go for the development cost now. I'm going to put defensive edict on here. They're going to take a long while to siege my forts, hopefully. 45 days. And I'm taking 26 days. So I'm almost double their efficiency. And yes, I know my war goal is Como, so I should go for it, but it's not every day you get to see the capital mothballed. I'd rather take advantage of that right now. Constance, I don't really want to peace out for... I want to peace them out, but I don't really need or want to take their land. Because that is a free city in the Empire. That is death. That is definitely certain death. Saluzzo and Como and Navarra, though, is not quite certain death. I'll work out what the aggressive expansion is going to be like. And see where I need to take things as we go through. But of course, I can make this war take as long as I want within reasonable time. I could just leave Como desieged, take everything else, keep myself under 60 war score, and then just siege Como for the 100%. That is also possible. But yeah, I'm going to siege Milan. And yeah, I think I do want to go defensive. I want to build up some attrition for enemies, because that would just be funny. Unfortunately, my provinces here are losing prosperity. Then again, these provinces also had devastation anyway that needed to be sorted out, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Holy heck, I've just noticed the episode timer. How fast does time fly these days? Right. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Apologies.